Previously on Reek the Creator TV.
It was really made for my YouTube people, so I can't be taxing y'all on the gear. Hold on, y'all. Damn. I heard somebody at the door now. I'm trying to finish this content up. That's we big on this year. We getting stuff done. We going hard. We linking up. We networking, and we leveling up with the people that's rocking with us. And that's what it is. Damn, man. I don't know if this enough. I got this, but I should have checked the vinyl before I said I was gonna be able to do this project. So we lit. Got this stuck on here, we good. It ain't gonna fall off, it ain't gonna move on me. Now we got our size tag. It's 12 at the bottom, 3 different color letters. That was just my concept of the design. We distressed the bottom. If you're watching this, you already know what it is, man. We in the creative lab, and y'all know how I do. We ain't playing no games, man. We cooking up already. All year we going crazy. So we got some Letterman jackets in here today. We finna cook up, and we got some red flock vinyl, and we got some red HD vinyl. Flock basically is like a suede material, if you don't know. But yeah, we got some white flock vinyl as well, and this green vinyl in here. We ain't even using that. We're gonna get that out the way. But yeah, we about to go crazy, man. We about to cook up my All-American jacket that's dropping this Friday. And I had to make a video and show y'all how this was gonna look. So just basically show y'all can cook up at your crib, in your garage, wherever, you know what I mean? Straight from the house, however you wanna do it. So first thing first, we gonna clip these hang tags off because we don't need those, you know what I mean? And I ain't gatekeeping, so you know I'm gonna show you the brands too. I don't mind showing you what brands I use to cook up my gear, man. It ain't no hate, ain't no holding nobody back, you know what I mean? I share the wealth, share the knowledge. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clip that. We're gonna jump right into this jacket, man. All right, bet. So now that we got that cut out, we're gonna take this little tag and this little loop out. And I usually would keep these, but I don't gotta keep them no more because I done kept so many. And I only kept them because I would use them as like templates to come up with ideas for hang tags. But now I don't need them no more, so I'm gonna throw these out. But yeah, man, let's get it. This varsity jacket about to be hard. Watch. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Next step, you already know what it is. We gotta go in and take the tag out. Because the tag got to go. We got to put our own custom tag in there. So I got to show y'all how I do that every time. If y'all didn't see my last video, y'all seeing this one. Y'all going to see how I put the tags in there. And mainly in this clip right here, I use my X-Acto to take the tag out. I basically just lifted up the thread that's around the tag. But in this video, I had the camera angle set up so crazy, man. And I knew I was narrating, but I missed the whole point. So you can see, though, where I lifted it up. And then I kind of, like, ripped it out or whatever. But yeah, you just basically go around the whole size tag threading and then lift it out. Pick it one piece at a time. But yeah, that's it, man. Y'all see how it coming. Got the jacket A1, got the tag out. It didn't really leave no big holes or nothing. It's clean. Ready to put our own tag in there. And we're going to go crazy from there. Bring this jacket to life. This all-American one. You know what I mean? This a limited jacket. It's only going to be 50. And that's what it is. And down here at the bottom, we got some buttons or whatever, some extra buttons just in case you lose a button on the front. You know how that go. And this tag right here, we'll cut that out too. And then I would just put the buttons in the pocket, or I would stamp the buttons back in there with like a what you call it? I can't even think of what you call it right now. But a hang tag gun or whatever, yeah. But you would just put that back on there. But overall, it comes with the extra buttons. And then also, if you're gonna cut this out, you want to get the wash instructions and all that, and put it in your description on your site, or find somewhere else to add it back into the jacket. This right here is the jacket design that we doing on the jacket. I just had to show y'all this so y'all can get an idea where we going with it. This is the original jacket that I dropped, but this one that we about to do is the All-American, so it's a little more custom, a little more turned up. These don't have that on the sleeve, but they still lit. They got the tag on the inside. Everything A1 on them too. The green and the red, I dropped these probably about 3 weeks ago. But yeah, y'all see it got the tag. We finna jump into this All-American. This gonna be the hardest one yet, though. I ain't gonna even cap. But let me go ahead and jump into cutting out the vinyl. So I already got my design loaded up, Creator University. Now y'all can see I got it as a big design, but I'm gonna cut it out broken up because I don't have enough vinyl, and I'm trying to do both of these jackets. Now it might not be enough to do both, but I'm gonna see what I can squeeze out, and I'm just gonna max out on the vinyl that I do have and do whatever I can do on both of them. But yeah, it's coming together so far. We're gonna go on and cut this on out, and then we're gonna jump into letting y'all see what it look like for real. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and load up our vinyl since it's ready to be cut out. We're going to load up the red flock vinyl first. And once we cut out the red flock, we're going to continue on and cut out the rest of the vinyl. And yeah, that's how we coming, man. Let's get this done. Yeah, I know everybody got different vinyl cutters, so y'all blades may be different from mine, but for the most part, if you know what a vinyl cutting blade is, then you know that you have to use different blades for different vinyl. So this is all three of the different blades we have, which is the 30-degree, 45-degree, and the 60-degree blades. And for this flock, I'm going to use the 60-degree blade, which is the one next to the blue little rubber piece. And yeah, that's what it is, man. I just want to let y'all know that you have to swap out the blades if you don't know. If you're already familiar with vinyl cutting, then you do know, and you know you got to use different blades for different vinyl depending on how thick it is. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. All right, now that we got everything cut out, we can start weeding our vinyl now. I got Creator for the back on white and red, and we're gonna go ahead and weed that on out. And then once we weed that out, we're gonna jump into all of the smaller designs and weed those out. But I cut everything out already except the design for the sleeves and the one part that's on the front that shows the count of 50 that it is. So like 1 or 52 or 53 or 50. So that's the only thing that I gotta cut out after this. But other than that, once we finish weeding this out, we can go ahead and start pressing the vinyl. And yeah, we good to go, man. We running through this pretty quick. Well, it ain't really quick, but I sped up the video to make it quick. So let's get it, man. We knocking it out. All right, now we got everything cut out, as y'all can see. The 13s, the C's, the Creator, University, size tag, the square for the size tag. Everything cut out except the sleeves, and of course the little part that I said that go on the front, like I said earlier. But yeah, for the most part though, we got it. Okay, cool, y'all. So we got all the vinyl cut out. We got 2 jackets right here. I'm only gonna do one fully, and the other one I'm just gonna do the front and the sleeves because I didn't have enough vinyl. But we good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and lint roll them, get all the little extra lint access, little stuff off it so that it don't be nothing up under the vinyl. Because sometimes it do be lint under the vinyl and you won't even peep, or like threading that you didn't see on the jacket. But other than that, we good. We got our padded pillow. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. If you don't know what a padded pillow is, I'm gonna say this for the 100th time. The padded pillow is something that you definitely would need if you plan on doing garments like varsity jackets, bomber coats, anything with kind of like buttons or stuff that you just can't really get to all the parts evenly with flat pressure. So that's why you're gonna want to get those, and that's what I use it for. And I mainly use it on these for sure all the time. And now you see I'm lining everything up, trying to make sure that it's right. Since I didn't do one big cutout, I just want to make sure that all of the prints and all of the design is in the right place, so that when I press it, it don't move, and then I can make sure everything is aligned straight. So now I'm just gonna line it up, and then I'm gonna press the CRE at the top first. Then I'll double back for the rest of the pieces and put them all on. And once I got the back on, it's easy to come up with the layering of this design. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all how I align it. I'm gonna take the rest of this off, and then we're gonna move it to the press. We're gonna go on and knock these on out. All right, so make sure you turn your pressure down to light pressure, being that you got your padded pillow in there, because you're not gonna be able to press it if it ain't down to light pressure, trust me. And then you can turn it up, and get it to the right position you want as you go along. But overall, I had to make sure I tell y'all that. And while I wait on the heat press to heat up, I'm gonna go ahead and take this tag out, as y'all can see, because while I wait, you can be getting stuff done while the heat press heat up. So I'm gonna take the tag out of this second jacket, and that way I can go ahead and print the tag, the sleeves in the front, and then like I said, the one that's under the press, I'm gonna press the full jacket, and then we're gonna be done with that. If you've been watching my videos since the beginning, then you know I make videos to really show people that it ain't no limits on what you can do. And you shouldn't let not having the best equipment in this industry or whatever stop you from going out to making, like, premium garments and stuff that y'all see me make. Because I get a lot of questions about the stuff that I make. So right now I'm showing y'all that I'm using a 15 by 15 heat press and a regular hat press. And basically you just have to, work the garment around. So you're gonna have to slide it around and press it a lot. But overall, you don't have to press it as long as you would as if you were just pressing one garment. So y'all gonna see me move it around, make sure I get those edges, make sure I get every piece of the vinyl, because it's flocked and it's suede and it's thick. So it definitely need to be pressed multiple times. But being that it's a varsity jacket, you don't really have to worry about like iron burns or anything. And if you want to make it fade back, I'll show y'all how to do that as well. But overall, you just gonna want to kind of press all over and make sure that it's pressed down. You don't want nothing coming up, because these are varsity jackets, and you don't need nobody complaining about, I paid this much for this jacket and it came off, it didn't even last, man. We don't need that. So y'all know how we come. We're gonna make sure it's A1. Peel this on off. Y'all see we got that done. Both of those peeled off. We got the university coming up next. And on the university, you're gonna want to pull the padded pillow to the bottom because of that waistband. You want it to kind of stretch out a little bit so that you can make sure the university is straight. And the waistband on the bottom of varsity jacket kind of be squeezed in. So as y'all can see, I got my padded pillow hanging out just a little bit. All right, now we pressing the university and we good to go. Got to make sure you press it, like I said, on all ends, all around. So we're going to move it around a couple times. Make sure we get all the ends, both sides. Everything is pressed all the way down. And then after this where everything get kind of easier, because now all we got to do is layer it. So all we got to do is put the red on top of the white. And it ain't too much to really explain here, as y'all already know, because everything is straight. My main concern was making sure that the back is on and that it's straight, nothing is crooked. That's the main point. So now that that's done, the easy part is here. All I got to do is set this on here, offset it a little bit, and then we're going to press all of the layered part. And then we got red over white, double layered, flock, suede, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we going crazy all year. That's what I said, man. We're going to keep putting out content. And I want to show y'all some of my pieces that I be making that's just not a regular shirt with just a regular design. Like, we're going to get a little more detailed this year. But yeah, we're going to make sure we press it all over, like I said. And once that's done, I'm going to show y'all what it look like. Okay, in this clip right here, you can see where the vinyl is lifted up a little bit on that edge. And this is why I was saying that you got to make sure your padded pillow is under every part of the design, and also slide it over if your heat press not big enough to make sure you're getting all those edges. And even if you got a 16 by 20 press, you know, it still may not be wide enough for some of your designs. So you just want to make sure that everything get pressed all the way and is down. So I do triple, quadruple, 5, 6, 7 checks on my vinyl. I try to make sure that when they get this piece, bruh, they're not gonna call me back or return it or none of that and be trying to say like it was bad quality or it didn't last or something came off. I just can't have it on my name, and you shouldn't want it on your name as well. So yeah, just make sure everything is down. But overall, we done brought this to life. This the back. All we got to do is the front. And yeah, man, it's A1. I had to make sure I let y'all know. Press, press, press. But just, you know what type of garments you're working on, and you don't have to really worry about burning that up or messing that up. But overall, it came out dope, as y'all can see. Look how clean that is. That layered suede, that layered flock. It's different names for vinyl in different places, so I call it both. But yeah, man, it's A1. That junk look clean as hell. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna jump on the front, though. All right, bet. So now that we on the front, y'all know it's kind of easy now that we done did the back. The hard part was mainly the back, being that the design was so big. But overall, now we good. We're going to keep the padded pillow in it, of course, so that we can do the front. And this is a good quality jacket, so you don't have to really worry about heating the buttons and nothing happening or nothing messing up. And yeah, we good to go. We're going to layer that red on top of that white like we did the back. And that's it, man. It's pretty simple at this point. All the rest of it come at ease. So we're going to do that. And then, like I said, I got another part that I got to cut out, which is the count of 50, which would be like 1 of 50. So we're going to bring that back after we press that. But overall, let's go ahead and knock this out. Press that on up, and we good to go, man. Y'all know how we come and create a nation. We're going to always create something every day this year. And we ain't stopping. We ain't letting up. We got our foot on the gas, man. Let's get it. Bet, y'all. So we good to go now. Let's move this padded pillow out the way, and now we can bring this on over here to the hat press and go ahead and put the size tag in it, because the size tag is one of the most important parts. That's what give it that authenticity. That's what give it that, just that extra, you know what I mean, that pop. Like, people gonna be like, oh bro, this dude ain't playing, or this girl ain't playing. They see you serious. You ain't just got the jacket, you got the tag. It's custom all the way to the T, you know what I mean? So you got to go ahead and do that. So we're gonna press this suede square down first, like I said, and once that's down, we're gonna come out with the actual tag that say the size and what it says on top of that. And then yeah, we're gonna make sure we double hit everything and we good to go. We're gonna jump into the sleeves, and we're gonna jump into that last part that's going on the front of the jacket. And then this jacket is complete. It's brought to life. Create a Nation All-American jacket, available for sale online already. And that's how we coming, man. We gotta make sure we make it happen. And I just wanna show y'all, like I always say, ain't no limits, ain't no excuses. I don't wanna hear it, bro. This heat press costs under $200 if you wonder. And I'll put a link in the description to go buy it. This hat press costs under $100. So I don't want to hear your excuses, bro. Jump into this work. Let's get it. If this is what you want to do, you're going to go after it. But yeah, like I said, size tag on the way. We cooking up. And we ain't stopping nonstop 2024. So y'all see we got the size tag done already, and now we're gonna go ahead and show y'all what it looked like, man. So look, this is it. Everything A1. The back is done, the front is done except one part, and the sleeves ain't done yet, but the tag is done. So this how clean it look. I had to show y'all that. Look at that, man. We got the white part that I was telling y'all about already done. Count 1 of 50. I cut out both of them, so I did 1 of 50 and 2 of 50 so far. And we're gonna press that on, and that's the last part of the front. And then after that, all we gotta do is jump into them sleeves, man. And like I said, y'all know y'all gotta maneuver it, flip it around the best way you can. This is my method. Y'all got different heat press. I know some of y'all might got 16 by 20. Some may have even smaller, but there's no excuse, you can get it done. Just tuck and roll, man. Tuck and move, slide it around. Make sure everything get pressed. Quadruple check, and then you'll be good to go. And once we press this, though, like I said, that's it, man. The jacket is basically 90% complete now. We finna knock this on out, and then we're gonna take it to the photo room so I can show y'all what it look like and show y'all my new setup that I got in there, because I got some of my sleeves I've been doing lately. I hope this video right here help y'all out, man, and give y'all some insight on how to make y'all some Letterman jackets and varsity jackets, and really just how to tackle any job without being kind of scared to go after it, and realizing that you can create whatever you want to create right from your home. You can't create everything, but if you got finesse in you, man, you could turn up some pieces and make it look like it was not made in the crib. Like, if somebody saw this jacket out, they're not going to think that I probably pressed it with a heat press right at the house or right in my own warehouse or garage or wherever that I use just regular equipment. Like, they probably would think this was like some industrial equipment or something. And I get a lot of compliments on these jackets. Well, not this one because it's new, but on the red one that I showed y'all in the beginning and the green one, so many people compliment those jackets. And everybody that has bought one, that wore one out, bro, they say they get so many compliments and so many stops. So I know this one going to do even more numbers. But like I said, we're going to do these sleeves now. It's time to go and knock that out. This is my first time actually playing with the sleeves. So these PU leather sleeves, and I'm going to put red brick HD vinyl on it, which I felt like would be the best because I want to give it texture. And like I said, if you're going to try to compete with the embroidered jackets, you got to come hard. So the best way to come would be to go ahead and add the C on here, like I said, with the double layer, add the limited count, add the size tag, go brick on the sleeves. And this is the closest thing you're going to get that you can use a regular heat press and vinyl with and get that embroidered type, custom suede type feel, you know, just something that's like a texture. Also, what I would say is if you want to get this embroidered, it's actually easier for the embroidering company to do this, because now that you got all this press, they can go right along the edges and go ahead and embroider those suede letters too. So you can still take this to the embroidery shop and get the edges of all those design embroidered. But overall, I just wanted to show y'all that. Now we're going to go ahead and cut out the brick vinyl. I had to switch up my blade when I cut this out, so I had to put the 60-degree blade in because it's way thicker than all the other vinyls. And yeah, that's that. So we're going to weed it on out. Once we weed this out, all we got to do is press the sleeves, and then we good to go, man. I had to show y'all this, though. This brick vinyl be so thick. Some people call it brick. Some people call it HD. I mainly call it HD vinyl, but, you know, to each his own. Like I said, it's different for different people, different cities, different stores. So overall, it's a dope vinyl. It's not regular texture. It's something that when you press it, it's like a rubber slash PVC type feel. And when you put it on there, it's kind of like, it's basically high density. And when you put it on there, they'll be able to touch it and feel it and realize that it's not just nothing regular, like no regular vinyl. So you don't want to go regular vinyl on something that's supposed to be as special as this varsity jacket, especially if it's a limited count. But yeah, that's it, man. We got that weeded out. We're going to go ahead and press them. And yeah, the jackets come with like this crease down the lines on most pieces, which most garments do. But if you notice in this video, you can see the little crease line that's already on it. So that's how I align my design with that. I just aligned the top of the graduation cap with that, and it's centered. And then, you know, I press it from there, and then I don't have to worry about where I want to put it. But if you want to be specific, use the ruler, pull out your rulers and stuff like that. I just been doing it so long, it's kind of easy for me. But yeah, pull out your ruler. You can measure it, put it in the exact same place. That's what you want to do, and you good to go. Hey, let's get it, man. Y'all already know what it is. We done with the jacket. Sleeves done. Front done. Back done. Side tag done. HD vinyl on the sleeves. Suede flock vinyl on the front and back. Double layered up. 50 count. 1 of 50, 2 of 50. These the first 2 samples, man. They came out great. And I'm loving the way they look. And like I said, I make these type of videos to show y'all that it ain't no limits what you can do from the crib with a heat press and a vinyl cutter. And yeah, check out this side tag, man. The side tag came out real lit too. So I had to show y'all that. But overall, man, it's a dope jacket. They super limited. And I'm thinking about giving some away. And now this is the photo room. This is my new little setup that I've been doing lately. As y'all can see, I got it hanging. I found me a hanger and I got me a shoestring and hung it from my ceiling fan. And now I be making these videos where I let the garment spin around and I just twist it and let it spin back around. You know, you got to come up with concepts to create this content. I had been seeing this in my head, so I just wanted to do it. And yeah, I had to show y'all how I'm coming, man. So 2024, this is how we coming. Varsity jacket's complete. Letterman jacket, whatever you want to call it. It's A1. Y'all see how we did it. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me any questions. Hit me up. I don't mind answering no questions. I'm going to respond to every comment, every message if I can. And yeah, that's how we coming, y'all. It's A1 Creator Nation. I hope y'all rocking with me. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for the one that's been rocking and been subscribed, I appreciate y'all. And the giveaway is coming soon. And I'm going to do a few of these, probably like 5 of these in the giveaway. So, yeah, let me let y'all get up close on it. And then we're going to wrap this video on up. And on to the next, man. Happy New Year if y'all haven't seen my last video. And 2024, let's level up.